Good morning. I wanted to make another video log just about how last week went. And I mentioned before in my last video that I was kind of alarmed. You know, I was basically making, a couple weeks ago, I hit 2100, 1800, then I went down to 1600, you know, and then last week I only hit 1,000. I literally barely had any appointments, and just really discouraged. Really, like, my head was spinning, my emotions were everywhere. And you know, that's one thing that I notice about me when things are going bad. Like, I start to waver, to falter, you know, and that's something I gotta work on, you know, because not every time it's gonna be great. And I mean, I'm still in the beginning stages. I just moved to a brand new state. It's only been 7 months, been close to 7 months. You know, that's not a long time for something to take off. You know, I should have known that the first year was gonna be. I mean, I did know that the first year was gonna be tough. But you know, when you're in it and you've got kids to feed, and you've got kids, you have 3 kids, and you've got a wife, and you've got all these other things you got to take care of, tuition for school and different expenses. You know, it weighs heavy on the provider. It weighs heavy on me. And so it was really weighing heavy on me. But you know, I'm so glad that I have God to lean on. I mean, whatever happens, I know that I can trust God. And I've been reflecting a lot on my life, just because when you're going through stuff, you know, when things are negative happening in your life, you know, I lean into God more. And then when things are good, you know, you tend not to. And that's something I'd like to change as well. But yeah, I've been drawing closer to Him, and just when anxiety comes, I've been pressing into Him. I've been letting it go. I've been letting it go there, because it's healthier for me to let it go, give it to Him, than for me to carry it. And that's given me peace, you know, and just reflecting on the times that I've been here in other ways in my life, and how God has never left me by myself. He's always been faithful somehow. Something always tends to happen. It doesn't, you know, it's not always a smooth ride, but He always comes through, always. And at the end of that chapter, you know, I'm always thankful, and I'm always, you grow in your faith, you grow in confidence for the next chapter of your life, you know. And yeah, so I just wanted to log that. You know, I passed that last week. It was really discouraging. I really had a hard time. I even talked to my wife a little bit about it. And let's see what this, you know, we're going to give it the full year, and let's see what happens. And, you know, this week looks like it turned around a little bit. Monday, I had like 11 clients. I made over $600. And then yesterday, I only had 5 clients, which is, you know, it's not bad. I made a little bit over $200, but man, all I need is like 8 clients a day, 8 to 9 clients a day. That's not very much. So that's what I need to focus on. I just need to focus on when the walk-ins come in, really do my best to give them the best service I possibly can. Ask them for rebook, even potentially be a recurring appointment. And that's what's happening this week. It's only been Monday, Tuesday. On Monday, I gained 4 new clients, I believe. 4 new rebookings. And one of those was a weekly recurring, and the other one was a bi-weekly recurring. And so, you know, that's what I have to do. That's what I have to focus on. So I'm gonna give it my all, man. And there are times, honestly, you know, I don't want to do it, you know, but honestly, I feel like I've got no choice. I want to see this through. I want to see what I'm capable of. You know, I know that God is using this opportunity to make me grow in ways that I couldn't, you know, if I'm not going through this. So there's always growth, and growth is mostly uncomfortable. once you get past that, I'll be a brand new man. So I wanted to log that in. Hope you guys are well. God bless you. Talk to you guys soon. By the way, I want to shout out my crew, especially Joey and Tony. Joey's been a really big encouragement to me. He's just been when I'm down, he just is always checking up on me, saying, "Man, you okay?" And we're developing a friendship and stuff. And so he's been a good person to work with. All the guys are great people to work with, but Joey's been consistently encouraging me, and I really appreciate him very much. I really appreciate him. So shout out to Joey, shout out to Tony, shout out to all the guys. All right, talk to you guys later.